that's scary.
Oh, that's just my natural laugh.
It's our third annual.
That's right. Third annual Spooktacular.
All right, I'm scared already.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is coming out right before Halloween.
Right before Halloween. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Good.
So be safe out there. Enjoy your Halloween. Tonight we're going to share some stories, some things we're going to share with you. And I guess I'm going to jump right in with my story.
All right.
Oh, this is special.
Bingo or anything.
Yeah, we're not even going to. You know what, though? We did have a really good crowd tonight. It was so much
For
fun
all the
tonight.
people who came to bingo tonight, thank you.
Yeah,
I heard
absolutely.
from the bartender that it was mostly new people, that you had a lot of new people.
Well, we did. Yeah, we did.
Oh, we had that old crew.
We had another,
rolled in too, and they were being perfectly
super
goofballs.
cool. Yeah, yeah.
Had some sing-along.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's what a wonderful time. For anybody who's never been here, 7:30 on a Tuesday. It's a goofy good time.
So fun.
But not next Tuesday.
But not next Tuesday.
Yeah,
That's
they're
right.
taking election day off.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, right,
That's
right.
That's right. They're having an event here at Ruby's that would require the space. So no bingo next week. But
bingo.
Hey, scary. No
Now-
bingo next week.
No,
That's
it's so
scary.
Now, that was a perfect segue. But two things.
Back up a second.
But I'm going to stop
Put a
that.
pin in it.
Hey, we don't have Mr. J. Zayer here.
Oh,
this
that's right. We do not. We miss you, Jay.
We do miss Mr. J. And the second thing is, if Jay Zayer were here, he would say, well, first of all, he'd say something like, I saw a dog that looked like Mitt Romney. But then
I saw a dog that looked like Mitt
Or
Romney.
something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he would ask.
Because that's perfect. Because it brings in the Mormons, dogs, and the spirit of Jay.
Wow.
And
and conspiracy theories.
It's like he's here.
It's like he's here. No, Jay would ask, did anyone win $100 tonight?
And that answer would be no. No.
Okay.
It was scary how close he came to winning $100.
Okay.
But not that scary. Not as scary as what we're about to experience.
Okay, so
excited.
what I'm going to do is I'll introduce the first story here. I recorded something separately, and we're just gonna
Mike was
listen
like,
to
here's
it.
your homework assignment
Yeah,
for the
that's
show.
right.
I already did mine, and it's really good.
That's me as the firstborn. It's my role
Set
to
the
bear
bar high.
to bear the weight
Well,
and
yeah.
responsibility.
I was so pumped. I was like, I've got a story. And he's like, oh, yeah? Hit play.
So anyways, I recorded this. We're just gonna. It's 8 minutes long. My story's 8 minutes long.
Sweet.
And then we'll jump back into talking to everybody. Cool. I stared at the screen, my hands still hovering over the keyboard, frozen. What had started as a simple conversation, a techno curiosity at best, had suddenly become a hardened reality. I knew what I must do. I didn't have to worry about how. The real question was, how soon could I begin this most important work? It all started only a few weeks ago. I would love to say I was doing something creative or working on some spectacular project, but the reality was I was bored. Doom scrolling had lulled me into a fairly passive state of mind, and I guess the algorithm saw an opportunity. I've always been fascinated by magicians, conjurers, mind readers, tricksters who never claimed to truly be mystical, but they understood some sort of human psychology that allowed them to manipulate their audiences into experiences of wonder. A video popped up on my feed of some magician I had never heard of before who's sharing a must-know trick about something he called neurolinguistics. He claimed there were certain phrases, sounds, and suggestions a person could make that would incline your audience to believe that they had a choice in the trick when really the magician was directing them, or at least influencing them on what to do. I found the idea fascinating, and through the course of an evening, I spent a decent amount of time online looking through various sites, articles, and short videos of the science behind neurolinguistics, and it's funny how fast time seems to fly when you're in that kind of headspace, and in what only seems like a moment, it's suddenly hours later. What I found most surprising was that the psychology behind the idea of neurolinguistics was well studied and surprisingly effective. In fact, even the general public is familiar with some of of the techniques. They just might not realize how familiar they are. If you've ever seen a dramatic evangelical preacher or watched any documentary about a cult leader, well, you've seen the strategies and techniques of neurolinguistics firsthand. Repeated phrases, droning mantras reinforced with sounds or even music. All of these are used to invite a susceptible state of mind that's easier to influence or motivate. More than the power of suggestion, and with hints of subliminal messaging, the strategies of neurolinguistics now mainly are just talking points sold through sketchy self-help salesmen. Although calling them self-help is being a little too kind. Most are just targeting lonely men trying to sell books on how to get a woman. But somehow, something caught my eye at the end of this mindless clickbait. It was just a simple comment within one of the videos that I watched. It said, AI can train you better than this guy. Click here to find out how. Now, if you've been listening to this podcast enough, you know that we've mentioned AI a few times. In fact, I've read a story last year on the Halloween show about an AI that was eerily and seemingly self-aware. Again, this kind of technology is very interesting to me, so seeing a simple link suggesting AI could train a person how to use neurolinguistics, well, come on. Curiosity meet the cat, right? Maybe it was because it was late. Maybe it was because my mind was just in the right headspace. I don't know. For some reason, I decided to click and opened it up, the link to a site that I'd never heard of before. And it wasn't even really a site. It was more just a window to an AI chatbot. Almost immediately, a window popped up and it says, allow the use of microphone and speakers. It asked. Sure, I thought, and I clicked allow. Almost immediately, I hear a calm and slightly mysterious female voice starting the conversation.
Hello, adventurer. What do you dare to learn today?
Now, I've had some experience with AI. I've used it at work. I've asked it to help me summarize email, generate meeting notes, manage the calendar, etc., etc. In moments of ego-driven hubris, I've even given it some of my own writing, my poetry, my songs, and I'll ask it to give me feedback when really I'm just fishing for compliments. The technology intrigues me, and I'm often very impressed with how real an AI chatbot can seem. So it was at this point where I really could have just gone to bed, but I decided instead to have a little fun and answer this question: what do you dare to learn today? So without too much thought, I decided to type instead of using the microphone. Can you teach me a neurolinguistic technique that can influence someone's thoughts without them even realizing it? There was a pause. I could have sworn the monitor flickered just a little bit. I waited for what seemed like an awfully long time, and just as I was about to give up, the voice returned.
Of course I could teach you.
I smiled, was happily awaiting the knowledge it was about to impart. Then it spoke again.
But why teach you when I could show you?
That's when something odd happened.
Trust me, this won't take long, and you won't feel a thing. With those who, for reasons unknown that time will tell, are plunged in torment, plunged in fire, whose fire flames, if that continues, and who can doubt it, will fire the firmament, that is to say, blast hell to heaven, So blue, still and calm. So calm, with a calm which even though intermittent is better than nothing, not so fast.
As the noises faded, I knew what I had to do. I had opened a door to something I did not understand, but that's okay. I don't have to understand it. I just have to hit record and share. With you, dear listeners, my part is simple, really. Tell the story, play the sounds, share with the audience, and be happy. Just be happy.
Even you, dear podcast listener, just relax. Trust me, this won't take long, and I promise you won't feel a thing. Soon enough, you'll know what to do, and I'll be waiting for you. With a calm, which even though intermittent is better than nothing, not so fast.
Hey, there you go.
Oh man!
My God,
And
that was fantastic.
at the end, did you hear that? Subscribe.
Subscribe.
So when do we start collecting tithes, here, cult leader?
Goodness. All right, one more time for Mike.
Well, thank you. Oh, yeah. Woo.
That was amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Wow.
Yeah, I had fun doing it, and it's
So good.
You all know, all of us, we love the creative pursuit thing, and I started writing the story about a week ago, and I was like, oh, I have some ideas. This will be fun to record, and just got together with GarageBand, and sit there, and I will put in the liner notes. I used sound effects from a very specific website that offers free downloadable sounds
nice.
For creative works.
Cool.
So I will definitely give credit in the liner notes for it. But it was a fun story to try to tell. It was my first time trying
Well
it. so-
done.
Very
Thanks.
well done.
Please
Yeah.
do that again.
Yeah,
That was,
absolutely.
You should do that more, man.
Do it. In fact, we should. Yes, do more stories, please.
Man.
Well, thanks for listening. That was good.
I was waiting for the trick. I was like, oh, wait. He said nothing for far too long, but spun it as words, very much like the
So
hook
good.
by Blues Traveler. The trick of that song, right? And
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah, I was like, when's the trick gonna happen? So thank you. That was a fun trick.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Cool.
expecting
So
that trick.
cool.
Fantastic. Well, I guess our show is going to be broken down into 3 acts.
Yeah,
Is that-
right.
is that-
Is this like This American Life?
Yeah. So Act 2.
This
Act two.
Harrisonburg Life?
Yeah.
Act
one.
2 is
Act 2.
the haunted taxidermy,
Ooh, that's right.
or as my dad says, the deer they should have let walk.
Ooh. And this is based on a true story. Correct.
This is 100% true. Now,
Yeah.
I was told specifically I had to change names. I had
We've
to
gotta-
change some things so that people wouldn't be upset.
Yes.
So
Holy
because
crap! What are we
Yeah.
getting into?
So-
Yeah, that's
so-
true. Yeah, that's right.
so I went ahead and I changed all those things.
Yes, there are enough details changed so that we're
but-
protecting the innocent and not so innocent.
But this story is, come find me. It's certifiable. Okay.
Certified fresh.
Bring it, Chris.
So haunted taxidermy. Is this a story of coincidence or curse? After World War II, the mountains of Virginia were quiet in a strange, hollow way. The white-tailed deer that had once darted through the hollows and the thickets, they were nearly gone. They were hunted out. They were starved out, and they were forgotten. Now, to fix that, the government shipped in deer from Michigan. This is 100% true. It was a tougher stock, they said. There's a northern blood to bring life back to the Allegheny Blue Ridge Mountains. This is all true. But not every deer that came down was meant to stay. It was winter of 1959. It was one of the coldest on record. A hunter, whose name has mostly been lost to whispers, shot a deer under a silver moon. Now, some say it was legal, and some say it wasn't. But everyone agrees he should not have killed this deer. The buck was enormous. And this is also 100% true. 34 points on its antlers.
Yeah, 34.
34. Gray in the muzzle, eyes that looked almost human in the light. The men who saw it said it did not look like a normal deer. It looked old. It was very old. It was also tired, and it looked like it had seen too much. So now this is the hunter refused to mount it.
Yeah.
Partially because we think it was illegally killed. But his daughter, was so taken by the look of the deer, and she said that she would go ahead and pay to have it mounted. And they hung it right over the fireplace so all the guests could stare in awe of its crown of bone. For a few months, everything was fine. Then one morning, the hunter was found slumped in his chair, dead of a heart attack.
Ooh.
Now, the deer stayed in that house for 4 decades, watching. Nothing happened. When the hunter's wife passed, nobody knew what to do with it. Now, eventually, a neighbor, we'll call him Alan, took it to Spring Creek, saying it was too fine of a piece to throw away. Within a year, Alan was killed in a tractor accident.
Oh.
So his wife, Alice, packed it up, took it to Ohio. And that's where she was. And she said she could feel it watching her in the evenings. A month later, she died of heart failure.
Oh.
Their son, Aaron, inherited the deer. He didn't believe in curses, laughed about it, until he fell sick of a rare disease that attacked his heart.
Oh. Yeah.
This is all real.
Yeah.
Now, this is the part that's like heartbreaking. Now the deer hangs in another relative's house. He won't let anyone near it. He says it's part of the family. He's been in and out of the hospital for the past several years with chest pains. Sometimes at night, he swears he hears something in the living room. Faint rustle, sound of hooves scraping the wood, a heartbeat that isn't his own. So 5 people have died since that deer was mounted. Somewhere deep inside, it's still waiting to go home.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
That's all true.
Yeah,
That's your family, though.
That's
I don't know. Wow, I'm not going to say it's
Maybe
my
it's
family.
not your family. I just remember you talking about that story, and
yeah, so
That's-
wow.
yeah, just don't accept deer.
Don't
The,
again. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Oof.
Christian is like
But yeah,
reeling.
That was oh
Well,
my
there
God.
there are details that were definitely that had to be changed in that story, but the
Yeah,
the
it
story
wasn't a deer;
itself
it was a guy.
It's Jimmy Hoffa. It's a
Jimmy
thinly
Hoffa.
veiled Jimmy Hoffa story.
Yeah. Oh man.
No, sorry,
yeah.
sorry, yeah, so there
no,
were-
it's just that it like I think that the people who ask that the details be changed, it's out of respect for the people who were involved, but it's also kind of eerily a way to get to take a step away from it, like not want to be a part of it. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting.
It is interesting. And I've seen that. So I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
seen the deer.
You have
Oh, you've
beheld
seen
the
it.
Oh, yeah.
crown
I have
bone.
seen-
Yeah.
We have. I was going to say we have to
and
see a picture of it,
it
but I
is-
don't know if I want
Yeah,
to.
don't
It
look
is-
at it directly
it
in the
is-
eyes.
Wild.
It is wild.
It is not normal. And you'd be like, there's no way they killed it in these mountains.
Yeah.
But that's when I learned about the Michigan thing. And it really is like what they did to kind of bring the white-tailed deer back to this area. I was told it was a really old deer.
Yeah, well,
I mean-
there's also a genetic disease. Like there's a. I mean, deers do not normally have 32 points.
No.
right? No, never. But there's a genetic disease that kind of can happen, and antlers can grow in some very bizarre ways. And it is to look at it, it's an odd looking piece.
Yeah.
I think
it
I know
doesn't
that
look.
But it's not
disease-
albino or anything.
No.
No.
But it does. But there's a lot of white on it.
Yeah.
that disease is called the possessed by Satan disease, apparently.
Possessed by Satan disease. Yeah.
Crown of bone.
Yeah, crown of.
He should have let it walk.
It's a great line.
Should have let it walk.
I would say there's a song in there, but I think you've made the thing. That's a great telling. Oh,
All right. Well, there you go. That's Act 2. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. That was good. That was good.
It's time now for Act
Act
3.
Was that me?
That's you, buddy.
No, we have to do the, what was Act 3? It's time for this story.
What's his name? I can't remember.
Ira Glass.
Ira. This one's for you, Ira.
Cut to the middle of last century. I was a boy. No. All right. So, okay. So, I'll take you back on a little trip. This is a true story. So, picture this would be maybe latter mid of last century. So, late 1950s, early 1960s. So, in Richmond, Virginia. On a little road, little community road called Gun Club Road.
Gun Club?
Gun Club Road.
Ooh.
Very
So it's
like,
white people country is
exactly.
what I'm hearing.
So it was very, just very kind of just picturesque little neighborhood. So Mrs. Martin lived there. She had a family with two kids, two boys, her and her husband. Her husband passed away. She lived with the boys, latter part of high school for one, and the other kid was about a year or two younger. So she's, raising these two boys. One goes away to college, and the other stays at home, and then had kind of festered a little bit. Got to the age where he would also be able to go to college or get a job, but just kind of stayed at home. So the older kid is out, trying to make his name in the world, and his younger brothers, they're at home. The Howdy Shells can relate to this perspective,
yes,
I'm sure.
Yes, of course.
And
I have made my name in the world.
I'm still festering.
I can smell him right now. He's festering next to me.
Yeah, okay.
And so the brothers still stay in touch, but the younger kid, he's staying at home and he's not kid anymore.
Yeah, right.
And so Miss Martin does all of the things in her little neighborhood, and then she goes to garden club, that sort of thing. She's trying to stay active, and she comes home one day from a garden club meeting or something like that, and at the top of the stairs is her son. Her youngest son. She walks up the top of the stairs to talk to him, and he pulls out a hammer and beats her to death with it.
Oh.
And
Why you got to get a job, kids?
See, that's it. She falls at the top of the stairs, and this is when this house was built in the early 30s.
Okay.
So pretty good, broad,
Right,
hardwood
right.
floors.
Yeah.
She falls. And dies, and the younger kid stays with mom for a couple of days.
Ooh.
The older kid had been calling home. Nobody's
Yeah.
answering. So finally he came home to find his younger brother there in the house with mom. And he lived in the house for a couple of days.
Yeah.
So he went bye-bye. He went away.
He went away.
And the place where Mrs. Martin fell, there's pretty significant blood stains in the wood. Because she had, she'd been there for a while.
Oh, she'd also been cracked over the head with a hammer.
With a hammer.
Yeah.
And
Heads bleed a lot.
they
Yeah, they
do.
do. Yeah,
They
they
do.
do.
So there's the stain.
Everyone's nodding in agreement.
Thank you, Dr. Hal.
Now, they didn't tear up the wooden floor because
Sure.
this is the 60s, and they're
You just buff it out.
yeah,
Carpet.
Yeah, so there's still these very dark stains in the hardwood in this hallway when they sell the house to the next buyers.
Okay.
And the next buyers were, sound effects ready? My parents.
They got the house for a song, didn't they?
house.
And the hallway where Mrs. Martin lay for a while was outside of my
room.
bedroom.
Yay! Oh,
Yep.
fun. Okay, I've got a weird question.
Yes.
And maybe no one knows this. I don't know. I've heard stories that if someone is killed in a home, that when you buy the house, you have to be told that someone was killed. Is that true? Do we really know?
My
'Cause
mother
I
found
don't
out
know.
somehow. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
It's
know.
a great plot device.
Right.
Now, the epilogue or whatever to this is that, so I, grew up in that house.
Yeah. Right.
Great place. There was never any negative, like, weird
Okay.
vibe. I found out when I was 13. 'Cause
Yeah.
my parents
Oh.
were like, well, he's seen Nightmare on Elm Street. We'll tell him about the murder.
Yeah.
So you were there for 13 years before they told you, or
Yeah.
is that?
Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
And everything was so. It's funny. My mother was like, "So here's what happened," and I'm just quietly crapping myself.
Yeah.
And,
Did she tell you like what kind of hammer it was?
Oh my god.
apparently it was a ball peen, so
Yeah.
it took like 45 minutes. No,
Oh,
she
God.
didn't tell me what.
Well, there's different kind of hammers.
I feel like
you
a
know,
ball peen
Alright,
would be a
Chris.
lot more efficient than a claw hammer, but
Yeah, no, very true.
I mean, it would be
Yeah.
less messy potentially.
It was a jeweler's
Depends on
hammer.
which end you use.
It took 3 days to kill her. Tick, 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 tick.
Ow.
Yeah, ow.
Why are you still doing this?
Quiet,
Ow.
Mom. So, yeah, she would say like, yeah, we eventually sometimes like during house parties or so, like happy
Sure.
events.
Sure.
She'll hear footsteps up there and be like, oh, someone must be using the bathroom, and then go downstairs and all the guests are downstairs. No one was ever upstairs, but it was always that thing of like, it was never a bad feeling.
Yeah.
It was just always, oh,
Okay.
Miss Martin's walking around, so
Miss Martin is walking around.
Miss
Now,
Martin's
what
walking
did
around.
did you ever hear anything?
never did. No,
You
my
know-
brother did, but he's
Did
But now we want to know what he heard.
What did your brother hear?
He says he's heard multiple occasions heard footsteps.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that particular floor, if you walked, I mean, it was old hardwood.
Sure,
so,
sure.
creaky. And
So you personally never heard anything.
Never
Your
did.
mother heard things. Your brother heard.
and your brother became a carpenter, right? With
He works with wood. He does work with wood.
Do you know where your brother is right now?
Yeah.
He's right behind you. That's why I'm asking.
yeah. So it was a weird thing to grow up with, and it was especially weird because my dad attested that he saw things. He would see shadows and stuff like that. But never.
Yeah.
So, how was the stain? You've seen the stain? Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, did you put it together pretty quick then, or once she said it, you were like, "Of course, that's blood."
Well,
Yeah.
when my mom was like, and that's why there's that stain upstairs, I was like, okay. And I
Right
almost felt
outside
like-
your door.
I almost felt like telling her, I wasn't wondering about the stain. You didn't have to tell me it was that. Or you could have said,
Hey.
I spilled some
Yeah.
soup.
Yeah, some soup.
Hey, it's
I was bringing you soup one evening and spilled it.
Oh yeah, those pine wood floors discolor over time in weird ways. Don't worry about it.
it's my Martin's potato soup.
Oh.
But don't
mother, why
worry.
does it smell like brain?
Why does the stain talk to me?
Because you don't have an AI machine like Mike does. You got to talk to your stain, Christian. That's your only friend.
The stain is telling me about a book of the dead.
Yeah. My imaginary friend had a hammer sticking out of her head.
You know what was a weird thing about Miss Martin? And this is the last thing I'll say about her. She had 32 points.
34
34. Oh, 34.
It grows each time.
He was such a
each
dear.
time is another 2 points.
Wow.
Well, that's perfectly creepy.
Yeah, that is
And,
creepy. I like it.
perfectly lovely. Yeah, that's when I see stains in hardwood floors,
You immediately
I
think.
do think murder.
Yeah,
I mean, I think
probably,
that is
sure.
a typical thing,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
I mean, because at this point, if you're living in houses that are built even in the 70s,
Sure.
someone has died in it. So
What?
yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. I mean, old people die,
But they
every
don't
day.
leave stains when they
Well,
die.
that's something.
He's
But
not
it
saying
depends.
I'm
it-
not saying the stain.
We
I'm
all
just
have
saying
stains.
I'm saying there's been death in
There's
that
been
house.
death in
I
it.
don't know who's died in my house.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But someone has definitely died in my
But people have
house.
been born in your house too, so that's got to
That's
equal
true.
it out somehow.
I'm
They
hoping.
left a hell of a stain. Sorry.
She did it in the pool, okay? There was a pool in the living room. It was awesome. Okay.
I
Well,
like the fact that when I said that, Mum Shackles just looked down as if in prayer.
Oh, I never pray. How dare you accuse me of such a thing?
Hey, I will throw out there, since you said prayer, I will throw out there, like, I'm not like I'm not a person who believes in all the woo, you know.
But he loves the Who.
I love the Who, not the woo. But like when we talk about these stories and whatnot, I still find the stories fascinating. I still think that there's tension and there's just they're great stories, and I don't know, for all the people out there like myself who aren't like these true believers of ghost and what, it's okay. We still love a good story.
Yeah.
You're the first one that's going to get killed by the monster.
I know, right?
100%. Yeah,
I'm just going to slip on the stain. Right there it is.
There it is.
But-
yeah, I mean, I just moved to Staunton within this month, and before doing so, I went on one of the ghost tours that they have.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
And yeah, they do them more now that it's October.
Sure.
And I know that the season will pass, but yeah, outside the window, most nights lately there have been just rotations
Gotcha.
of
Right.
groups going around doing these ghost tales and ghost stories. So I've been trying to cran my head out the window a little bit more and like hear what I can hear
Very cool.
about the different buildings that are near us.
Well, Staunton has some amazing history.
Right, and it's not all Civil War.
No.
No, there's some really eerie,
Yeah.
some dark stuff. So
Right.
I was thinking about maybe telling you all a story from Staunton, but then I was
Sweet.
like, it's so dark.
Oh.
because
Yikes.
And then she starts to choke up.
the phlegm. No, like we went on a ghost tour, and I was kind of like, nah. I didn't. I feel like the stories were kind of meh, but I feel like there are more stories that are less meh. The guide touched on a very sensitive topic, which is the now Blackburn Inn had been a mental hospital, but it
Sure.
had also been like a sanitarium or like a kind of place where people go to relax, and like a health spa. It was it was supposed to be a refreshing place when it originally started, but like most mental asylums of the time, it went downhill, got overcrowded, and the resources ran out, and things got icky. But one of the people that ran the place was a eugenicist.
Yay.
Yeah, ick. And Hitler built the entire Holocaust model on this guy's research. This guy was like, "Oh, we tried this; it's really good," and was pen pals with Hitler. So,
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So I didn't want to delve too deep into it because it's really depressing, but it's also
Yeah.
fascinating if you want to delve deep into it.
That's
Right.
fascinating. Yeah.
Hey, further reading. There's my story. Further reading.
Hey, further reading.
Further reading.
That was just as chilling, if not more.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Just
And-
Yeah.
Gosh. Ooh.
and sterilization kind of.
Yeah.
And,
Sure.
And then getting into some of the creepier experimentation and stuff. So.
Right.
I had
Yeah.
in Stanton.
Instant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it that place right?
There
there's
are
that
two
really
different-
confusing looking
there are two different kind
intersections.
of buildings. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's, I think it's called De Jarnett's, that's on the top of the hill, and it's just covered in ivy, and it's do not enter because
Yes.
it's condemned and crumbling, and it's they really don't like it when people try to break in, which I want to break in so bad.
God, yeah.
I haven't done it.
They have a
but-
lot of
that
signs.
building.
And I believe that property is adjacent to the history, cultural.
yeah, that
Yeah.
one's
Yeah.
the Frontier Culture Museum.
Yeah.
But then the Blackburn Inn is another institution that was in that space as well, just down the hill kind of
Okay.
from it. So there were two separate but slightly related. That's the thing is I haven't detangled and understood all the names and whatnots and years
Right.
and stuff. And that stuff gets it takes the fun out
So
of it.
next year we need to invite someone from Stanton to
So there's-
kind of guide us
Gotta
through
do
that.
it. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Stanton has its own podcast.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
and it's ladies, and they talk about they're doing kind of what we're doing. I
Nice.
feel like we should have a crossover.
Yeah, we definitely should.
That might be fun.
We're
good idea.
reaching out right now.
Nice.
Wait a
With our
minute.
minds, trying to get our puddles, our puddles to join.
I just recently read that Toy Story 3 is a Holocaust analogy.
Whoa!
Have you guys ever seen Toy Story 3? It's my favorite Toy Story.
I have,
Oh,
but
God.
Is that-
really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Huh.
Is that the one with the Yeehaw
It's when they all go
Prospector
to...
Willie guy?
No,
the
they go...
furnace.
No,
they get all existential.
no, it's when they go to the one where it's they get sent to kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a hierarchy of toys,
Mm.
and then once the toys are thoroughly abused, then they go to the flame. They go into the
That's
inferno.
right.
And
Right.
so, but there's a speech that Woody gives in that is like infamously, like word for word of like from a famous Holocaust film. I just recently read about this, and it's very intentional.
Sure, it was a Spielberg film, right?
I have no idea.
Didn't he have some say in it?
Hey kids,
No?
if you like Toy Story, you're gonna love my other films like Schindler's List.
Wow.
Toy Story 3 is like the bridge film to the.
Well, no,
okay,
but Toy Story
Gateway.
3,
Oh,
I was in tears. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good.
Did
It's
Andy go to college in that one?
yes.
Or- okay.
Andy goes
yeah.
to college.
Damn it, Andy! Why'd you have to grow up and break all our hearts?
They always do.
They always do.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, well, is that
I
it for our
brought it
Halloween
down. Totally did.
episode?
Yeah, it feels good. It was a
Okay.
good one.
Yeah, that's
That was-
excellent.
we had some stories. We
Wait, is that
Talked
the
about-
end? Is that the end of the Spooktacular?
Tell
Now
your
that's good.
friends.
I wanted to do that again. That was too good. It was just too fun.
Hold on. But we have so many things that we're going to start promoting in this next year. We are like, I'll go ahead and say it. We're going to change the name of this podcast.
That's right.
yeah, somehow it's gonna happen.
It's coming.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a Patreon for people who enjoy this.
That's right.
They can
a website to keep people away from social media.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get people away from social media. Well, we're taking
We're
on
taking
the
on-
Giants.
That'll be our Spooktacular next year. We lost.
No.
All three of you.
Facebook.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for continuing to listen.
Hey. Speaking of next Tuesday, go vote.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
Go
right.
vote.
Not to
Yeah.
get political,
Yes.
Mike.
That's
but
right.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
good.
voting's
reminder.
good.
Get out
Yeah.
there and vote.
I pre-voted.
Yeah, you
I
can.
did too.
It was
You don't have to
scary.
You know
wait.
what's funny is I pre-voted the same day you did. I saw Mark Finks,
Oh,
and
there
he was
you
like,
go.
"Oh, I'm getting all the how to shells today." I was like, "What?"
Mike,
So whoa,
Mark
Steve.
Finks has been dead for 2 years. Hi, Mark. I love you, Mark.
You really need to get Mark on the
Mark's,
podcast. Tell his
Mark's
mini story.
still
Should.
working.
Yeah.
He's actually all he
there right
does
now.
is he just works. He's the man who helps make our elections happen, and
right.
And so this is his time. This is his go time.
Yeah, so we won't
Yes.
get Mark on quite yet. We're going to get him past next
Yeah.
week.
Oof. Yeah, right. He's got some things to do.
Maybe in December.
Well, thank you, Rubies, for letting us.
Thank you, Ruby's Arcade. Yes.
Do this here at the place. It's awesome. I don't remember what Jay says at the end of an episode.
You can listen to us.
You can listen to
on
us.
the internet.
Ah, that's right.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Hello, Harrisonburg Scenic Wine Brothers Building.
Tropical.
CJ, this is why you need to be
Yeah,
here.
please.
You know what order your words go in, Jay.
Yeah.
We're
I met a
just making
squirrel that
salad.
looked like Brian Dennehy.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers How to Show and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.